Yep.
Okay. So good evening, everyone. Everyone can hear me properly?
Yes, we can.
Yes, Himanshu,
Yes.
sir, we can hear you.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. So today we are just having a partner meet. So what we are going to discuss with you that just can you go to the next slide, please, Bhavisha? So our plan is to just what the challenge is, what the problems your customers are facing, and what their needs are there. We are going to explain you, and how these needs are going to cover with the Secura software. Secura as a solution. So we in Secura solution we have a different type of sub products. Okay, so that is also we are going to explain it to you. Then we are also again we are going to explain you the partner benefit here, and then we are going to introduce the partner of the month. Okay, and then we have we are going to hold the question and answer session, so you can ask whatever the questions queries you have regarding softwares, means like our product or solution, or your customers have some queries, you can ask here. Okay, so now we will start with the problems, what the challenges your customers generally people your faces. So generally we already aware that we all are aware that the currently the control of the data is not there with us because of digital world. If we are our employee, we are sharing the data to our employee, they have a control now. And even we are sharing the any data to outside of our organization through mail or through cloud or anywhere, we are losing our control. So that is the major problem customers are raising, that they want the control. Okay, then they are also having a fear of ransomware attack or some other attacks like ransomware attack, malware attacks, and other attacks. They are having a fear of that also. They are also having a fear of accidental loss of data. Suppose device failure is happening, or some data is getting corrupted because of power failure, or anything has happened suddenly, or some might be a flooded, or anything is happened due to natural climate issue. The data is might get lost. Okay, and whenever this type of thing is happening in the any organization, they lose productivity, they lose customers, might be because they work for some customers and they all work might get lost and they need to rework, or might customer will not going to wait for them, right? And suppose your data get lost because suppose some of employee like copy your data and share it to someone else, also customer is getting lost from that company. And this is all creating issue, means like organization also lose their fear of reputation damage is also there, downtime, disruptions, financial loss. So all these loss are there because of anything is happened with your data. And this is all the problems generally we hear from the partners, different partners, that this type of problems they are getting from the customers. Now what exactly they say for the need. So whenever we ask any customer that what you need, okay, so the need is Bhavisha, can you go to the next slide? Okay, so they always ask us, they require a data backup solution, they require data security, data leakage prevention, okay, email security, they require antivirus or remote working solution because people are working from home. So this is all the needs they are asking us. Okay, and all these needs, okay, how our Secura as a solution is going to handle all these needs. So I will introduce Bhavisha. I mean, she is our marketing head. She is from UK, London office, and she is going to explain us about how all these needs are going to handle through our Secura product. So Bhavisha, can you, Bhavisha, you there?
Yes, I am. Hello.
Yeah. Okay. So you can introduce our products. Yeah.
Yes, of course. So as you've all heard, Himanshu's been highlighting how, given the fact that we've all started to produce a lot of data digitally, we've also realized that our dependency and need for technology is good because it's given us convenience, but at the same time, it's highlighted certain problems. And most of those problems lie around data and how much control you or the people who have given you that data has control over it. What Sakura essentially aims to do as a company and, of course, as a solution provider is ensure that whoever purchases our products and our solutions, whether it's businesses or individuals, ultimately they get peace of mind. Peace of mind because they know that when they use our solutions and our services, the data that they use through our solutions and services remain only in their control. Everything they do with that data, everything that they any type of rights that they have given to that data or wherever they've stored that data and whoever they have stored that data to, they are ultimately in control. So how does Sakura do that? Well, our mission and our key principles in all our Sakura products is very simple. We first focus on two different aspects, because in order to achieve data control and in order to feel digitally secure and digitally safe with your data, and also safe from various types of threats that Himanshu had highlighted earlier on, there are three aspects that we need to focus on. One is awareness, one is control, and this third is privacy. All of these words that you can see on the screen today are embedded inside our Sakura solutions. And our solutions are designed in a way that are flexible and adaptable enough to suit businesses of any size and people from any type of industrial backgrounds or industries. On top of that, we don't just focus on protecting data. We also focus on providing solutions that will help people, whether that's employees or even individuals, understand the different types of threats that are emerging so that they can also play an active role in keeping themselves safe, their loved ones safe, and of course, in a business context, the entire organization and its content safe. So what I'm going to be showing you today or explaining to you today is how you can proposition, promote, and sell Sakura to your clients, to your contacts, and to your network of people. Sakura, as you all know, is more than just one product. Yes, it is big. It is a comprehensive solution, but the way we've designed it is we've given it the ability for it to be broken up into different modules. So there are various different angles that you can promote Sakura from. To give you an idea of the type of solution that are in our ranges, we have Sakura Work. Sakura Work is a solution that's designed, as most of you who have joined us here today would have perhaps seen, is designed to lock all business data and communications. It's a solution that's designed to actually give business owners the control of who gets to send and share data, how, what data, and who gets to view it and where it gets stored. It also has protocols and features in place that help people who are working remotely keep their data safe. And more importantly, it's focused on controlling the spread of data. All our solutions that you'll hear about today are focused on controlling the spread of data. And as you've seen or heard from Himanshu, one of the things that a lot of people are looking for is solutions of how you can prevent data from being leaked, or looking for email security, or looking for various backup solutions. Sakura has all of these abilities and capabilities. So this is a little bit about Sakura Work, because the way you can promote it, Sakura Work, to businesses is as is as a solution that's designed to protect all types of data, whether it's email security, local data security, even data that is sitting on their cloud. It is also designed to control and manage accidents that could possibly happen as a result of employees sharing information, which I'll explain a little bit further on. The second part of our solution in our solution range is to do with awareness. At the end of the day, a lot of people who are handling data are humans. And a lot of people nowadays are stressed, working in lots of environments, and of course, juggling many different tasks. So it's quite hard for people to actually control what they're doing. And sometimes accidents happen. But one of the things that cyber criminals or data thieves have become aware of is the fact that as individuals, as employees, and as people in general, we do not have full extensive knowledge of the data threats and the different types of cyber attacks around. So what Sakura Cyber Shield aims to do is actually an interactive training awareness program that is designed to teach employees on the different types of threats, such as phishing, CEO fraud, malware attacks, ransomware attacks, and of course, train them and increase their awareness of these types of attacks. The overarching point here is that the program is designed to convert people into a human cyber shield, because antivirus solutions, firewall protections can only go so far in blocking certain threats. But in actual fact, if you've got an army or a team of people who know how to spot the signs, then they can prevent attacks from happening or prevent attacks from succeeding in the first place. The third part, or the third solution in our mix of Sakura, is Sakura Guard. I'm sure lots of you here know about our product. Sakura Guard is a solution that at the moment focuses on locking Tally data files. It's focused on providing controls so people can only access Tally through a specific area. And of course, it controls how data is spread, viewed, and shared. Our final product is aimed for individuals. However, it's also being promoted in institutes, educational institutes, and that is our Sakura Safe program, which is a fun, interactive security awareness program for individuals. It raises and educates children from as young as 8 to adults on all the different types of digital threats that are lying out there. Our courses are very short. They're averaging between 10 to 20 minutes, and there's always an assessment so people can see how much they've learnt from these courses. To give you a bit more of an idea of Sakura, and particularly the business product, although what I talk about when it comes to the business product is actually applicable for all of our products, is the fact that yes, though it is a comprehensive solution which connects with business infrastructure, it does secure all types of digital content and communications, both from internal and external attacks. So when I talk about internal attacks and external attacks, what we've got to educate to people, what we've got to highlight to our prospect network and contacts is the fact that data threats don't just happen because of cyber criminals, but they can also happen by people who are working with us or those that we know. So that's what I mean by the internal threats. And external threats are, of course, cyber attackers, cyber criminals. But what Sakura focuses on is how it keeps the data the content that is in emails that is being stored in the cloud or passed through instant messages or even stored locally, all locked and protected. So it focuses on securing and locking all forms of communication types, which is an advantage from the existing solution providers that are out there, which only focus on single type of protection, whether it's email protection or cloud protection. What Sakura is offering is overall 360 type of protection. One thing to bear in mind when it comes to Sakura is how we safeguard data. So we're not safeguarding the email service providers or the cloud service providers. What we're actually doing is we're safeguarding the data that is passed through the email service providers and passed through and stored on the cloud. With Sakura, what sets it out from the rest of the competitors that are out there is the fact that it focuses on locking data at 3 stages. Focuses on locking data at rest, in action, and in motion. So what do I mean by that? Well, it focuses on locking data when it's resting. For example, the data that enters into your email inboxes or the instant messages that appear on your device. Those data, even though they have reached your inbox through Sakura, that content remains locked, only locked until it is opened through Sakura. Then we have data in action. This is when the data still remains locked, even when things are being viewed. For example, photos or files being viewed, because these viewing types are opened only through Sakura, through a secure window. And then, of course, the data is protected and locked even when it's traveling. So even when it's passing from one server to another server or the layer in between, it is remaining locked throughout. So that is what I mean by how there's 3 layers of how data can be locked. And that's what Sakura does. So it ensures that there is protection throughout its journey and even once it's ended its journey. I say Sakura is an all-in-one solution because its key premise is focusing on automatic encryption. Sakura, and the biggest advantage of Sakura, is the fact that it encrypts all types of data from the moment it is created, stored, and shared. And it makes data become meaningless unless it's only accessed through Sakura. How is that a benefit? Well, if you think about it, the data that is sitting on Google Drives, or let's say your email service providers, those service providers have access to your data. Though the data is encrypted, they still have what we call keys to unlock that lock. Now, imagine if a cyber criminal, who is an external threat, were to intercept and hack into those servers. Your personal information or your business information becomes a threat. It is threatened, and it can easily be stolen. So that is why, but with Sakura, if your data was protected through Sakura, that would not happen. Because even though they might have got some random lock, that doesn't necessarily mean that they have the window to the message or they have the keys to open that message. Because ultimately, all of that information is stored within our Sakura application, and you can only access your communications and read your communications through Sakura. So Sakura's automatic encryption processes help defeat from external attacks, such as ransomware or even server data leaks as well. I talk about how people are looking for solutions that help them overcome challenges of cyber threats like ransomware or malware attacks. Well, the benefit of having Sakura at this point is the fact that we focus on providing file extension protection. For those of you who have joined us today, I'm not sure if you're aware about this or not, but one of the benefits is that ransomware, when it's developed, is programmed. It's programmed obviously by a human. Somebody who would say, okay, for this particular virus or this particular bug, I want to make sure that this creature, this thing that I'm creating must look out for certain files and lock it. Well, with Sakura, what we've done is when you pass your data through the application, the extension changes. So it would confuse a ransomware programmed attack, because ransomware attacks often focus on finding common file extensions. Now, if you change the common file extension to something anonymous and unusual, then the program that is malicious program is not going to find it. So that's how we provide the protection of data that is sitting on local storage. And that double added protection that everybody's looking for is backups. So what we also do is provide a backup solution. So all the data that you have on your solutions can be backed up on your own third-party clouds or even the cloud solution that we provide. A lot of people nowadays are working from home. So you've got the problem of unauthorized access to data from programs. That's where we have the Sakura Guard feature or product, which is aimed at protecting Tally data folders. And that's why we've got features like Folder Lock, which are designed to hide and block folders from being accessed on the computer and only accessible through authorized programs. Himanshu mentioned to you that a lot of people nowadays are looking for data backup solutions. Why? Because you never know when a system goes down, you never know when there's hardware problems, and you never know when a cyber attack is going to happen. But you can prepare for it. And that's why we have a backup solution, because we automatically back up data on Sakura Cloud. We automatically give the option to back up your data on your own custom cloud, or if you prefer using third-party cloud accounts like Google Drive, OneDrive, or Dropbox, then you can do so as well. But we also give free 5 GB space on the Sakura Cloud with every subscription. So that's the benefit of having our products. When it comes to control, security, and privacy, the only way you can ultimately gain control of your data and really feel secure and have a nice, peaceful night's sleep is, most people think that that's if you have a data leakage prevention solution. But how does data get leaked in the first place? Well, data can get leaked in various ways: through accidents, through malicious intentions, and even through mindlessness. You know, if there's lots of distractions going on and accidents. So how does Sakura cope with this? Well, Sakura addresses this by providing a principle called user content rights management. What this really means is that any type of data that is passed between Sakura to Sakura users can also be safeguarded. Safeguarded from internal threats, from humans. Because by design and by default, any type of data, whether that's files, emails, messages, cannot be copied, cannot be forwarded, cannot be shared, edited, downloaded, or anything like that without permission. Whose permission? The person who has shared that information. And in a business context, it would be the business owner. Because the business owner would control everything that their employees can do. On top of that, we also have, by design and by default, provisions in place where you can't take screenshots of content unless, of course, the permission is granted. We also understand that people like to share or store data on various different devices. So to stop data from leaking from, removable devices, we have USB control. where the solution can actually block somebody's access to inserting a USB and storing data in there. And let's say even if nobody managed to activate USB control, if the data is encrypted through Sakura and somebody's moved that file into a USB stick and inserted it into somebody else's computer, that data would still be meaningless because they have to have Sakura to be able to read that information. We then, of course, have IP control, which limits people's access to data from certain IP addresses. So Sakura can only be accessed through a certain IP. We also prescribe who and how staff can share information within company and externally, because Sakura goes even further with administrator rights, where the person who's running the business actually decides whether somebody can send an external email. The other thing Sakura deals with is accidental data loss, because through our business solution, you can control and manage how that data is sent, shared, and stored. On top of that, between employees who are using Sakura, there are over 15 additional privacy features that help employees overcome their accidental mistakes, such as features like take back, self-expiry, and many others. I've spoken to you about Sakura from a data protection solution service, but as I mentioned to you, Sakura also addresses the idea of awareness, because awareness and education is also important and equally important when it comes to combating data thieves and staying one step ahead. That's where we have our solutions, Sakura Cyber Shield and Sakura Cyber Safe, which are designed to test, aware, and engage people so that they fully become aware and informed and turn themselves into a human cyber shield. Both of our programs are short, digestible courses. They contain modules in there which are very short, ranging 10 to 30 minutes, can be taken at any time. There's always assessments going on with them, but more importantly, the learning grows and the learning continues. So it's never ending learning. And it's learning in a way which is not a classroom format, but an online format. And courses are through video clips, animated videos, booklets, even interactive courses that they can play and interact with. So this is Sakura Cyber Shield and Sakura Cyber Safe. Now, how can you as partners promote this product, and what are your benefits of becoming a partner with us? I will now hand it over to Himanshu.
Thank you, Bhavisha, and thank you for providing us such a good product information. So, as a partner, what are the benefits? Everybody is aware about the 25% commission you are getting for each and every sales, okay, as well as renewal. But here I want to also one more thing I need to highlight here, that in the Sakura what we do. So as a partner, you bring one customer, and suppose that customers want to renew from another partner of the Sakura. So we are not allowing them to do. We are going to allow from you only to renew. And if you want that, okay, that customer is going to renew, is allowed to renew from another partner, then it's okay. So we are providing you a security of your business. So whatever the business you are generating for Sakura, now you are getting commission year after year. Okay. So that is the good secure income you have now. Now we also provide you a 24/7 access of marketing and sales material, which is we have to launch securapartner.com website. What we have done here, we have provided an option here, resource center. So what you need to do, you need to go to the resource center, the securapartner.com, and you need to log in with your name, email, and mobile number. And once you logged in, you will get the information about the different type of materials. So you can download the posters, you can download the videos, you can also download the leaflet and other marketing material, which is whatever you require from that. What we have done here, that you can also share the link. If you want to share the link without download, you can do this. You can promote this type of material through the WhatsApp as well as social media websites like Facebook, Instagram, or other website you can use to promote this material. And we also provide you these materials in your name also. So suppose you want your this material should be in your name, personalized material for yourself, we will provide you. So you can send your request to our business development manager who is get in touch with you, Akshay, Ashmit, or Nilofer. You can connect with them and you can ask for the material. Our team is supporting you to sell this product. So what we are doing every week, we are arranging a 4 customer demo on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So on Tuesday, we arrange a customer demo at 4 o'clock, Thursday at 11 a.m. morning time, Friday 4 p.m. and Saturday 11 a.m. morning time. So we are arranging 4 customer demo. Okay. So what you can do, you can bring your customers here. If you want that, okay, customer is not interested or customer need to understand this product, you can bring them here. So what we do, we only provide the product information. We are not sharing any pricing or other information. We just educate customer about the product. We ask them whatever the needs they have, whatever the queries they have. We understand that, and based on that understanding, we showcase our product. Okay, so it will help you to generate more business here. Okay, and the major advantage is with our product is not giving you competition of your existing product. Like for example, you are selling Tally or Busy or any other Mark ERP, okay, or antivirus or firewall. Our product is unique. Our product is for the data control. So our product is not providing any you are selling the product and you don't have to sell that, and you have to sell this product. So this is the additional product add-on as a product to your customer. So which is give you additional income earning opportunity. What we also see through our partners, that some of the partners has retained some of the customer which they already left. Means they are selling Tally since last 10 years, 15 years. And that customers now renewing Tally from different partners. Okay. So their customer is left. So what they've done actually, they showcase this product SecureGuard to protect their Tally data. And now they've rebuilt the relationship with that old customer which they've left. Okay. And now they are also getting other business from that customer. Okay. So this is the opportunity you have. Your benefits are there. Okay. So now for the next slide. So we are every month we are announcing a partner of the month. So on the June month, we have a PV Natarajan from the Trust Code Solutions. And for the July month, we have a partner, Praveen Loke. He's from Global Infocom Network LLP. Okay, it's a Thane-based company. And he's currently, because of his busy schedule, he's not able to join today. So, Bhavisha, shall we play whatever? Bhavisha, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah. So we will share the video, the audio clip, whatever you said on the last meeting, on each and means like we will share you on the WhatsApp or through email. Okay. Or you can play the old recording afterwards. So otherwise, let's go to then Q&A session. So if any partners have questions, they can ask us. Yeah.
Yes, of course. So do we have any questions from the partners who have joined us today?
So partners, do you have any questions? Mr. Vinay, do you have any question? Need to know pricing and available modules. Okay, so we'll showcase you the pricing of this product. Okay, and the available modules. We will showcase you. We are going to share you this pricing. I think Ashmit, Akshay, Nilofer, who is managing the Vinay Thakkar?
I think Ashmit is handling. I'll inform Ashmit.
Okay, so Ashmit, you share the pricing with the sir. Yeah.
So Himanshu, I have a couple of questions myself, and perhaps this could be some inspiration for partners themselves. So when we started promoting Sakura to partners, partners have obviously managed to get leads, which has been really good. But I think one of the problems that a lot of people have been facing is this pandemic. So how do partners deal with clients who like the product, want the product, but it's just they're not able to close the sale because of financial reasons?
So what we have done here, so we know that some of the companies, they are facing issue with the financial, they are facing financial issues because of pandemic. So what we have provided here, we have provided a quarterly billing plan. So what we do, we charge customers quarterly in advance. So what they do, what is the advantage here? So they don't need to invest in the one go for a year. So they can go for the quarterly billing. Yeah. And which is helping also the customer. So they can also think, okay, so it will be a less amount. So they can finalize quickly. Second thing, they can go through the product because they want to understand the product. Some partners, some customers have questions. Okay, so if I'm able to manage this type of product because this is a new product, unique product, and they are not aware about the product. So they have some questions also. So it will help you to close easily this type of problem they have, or objection they have.
Great. So what you're saying is we give both yearly and quarterly pricing is available.
Yes, yes. We will share you in the pricing list, so you can see the yearly pricing as well as quarterly.
Yes, correct. So we have, I believe, a request from Vinay Thakkar, who would like to have a demo of how Tally on Sakura works, so that he is more confident in pitching the product and, of course, showcasing the product to his network.
Okay, so Mr. Vinay, we are already providing each and every partners a free license of our product. So they can install in their computer, okay, and they can test personally. Okay, so what we will do, we will, so I don't know whether you install or not install. So we'll see, we'll ask like our team to install our application in your computer. Okay. And there we are going to showcase you how this product works in your computer. So you can understand easily. Yeah.
Yeah, he said he'll coordinate. And could you just repeat the days, Himanshu, on when you hold demos? So the partners who have joined us today can then take a note of that. So when they meet their contacts, they can also bring them to these demos.
Sure, sure. So we do the product demo for the customer on Tuesday, 4 o'clock, 4 to 5. On Thursday morning, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. We also do a demo on Friday, 4 to 5, and Saturday morning, 11 a.m. to 12.
But of course, information on that will be shared across through communications by your sales representative.
Yes, yes, they are going to share.
Okay. So do we have any more questions from our partners? I think we've got a few people who joined us today from Gujarat. So we have Dhaval, but we have Raman. Then there's Ashish who's joined us. You're welcome to enter those questions in the chat box. That's not a problem. We can read them out. I guess what's always interesting, Himanshu, is understanding the types of objections we have faced and possible objections partners could be facing.
Yeah, so generally, see, the objections people see that, okay, they don't want this type of product because they already have antivirus or some other solution. Okay. But what when we explain them the product information, that how this product is actually helping them to protect your data. So when we provide them education, then they understand the value of the product. So what we suggest to the partner, you send regular product videos, benefit videos. So we provide in the partner section. You can also share different type of posters we have, but marketing materials which we have. You can share with them. And if your customers are very too busy to attend the demo, what you can do, you can we are going to share you the small product videos. You can share that videos to your customers so they can understand this product easily. Okay, so that we are doing right now, and we are going to release this type of videos, which is help partners to close directly from themselves.
Great.
Thank you. I'm leaving for the day. I apologize, so don't worry.
No problem. Thank you, Vinay.
Thank you.
Do we have any more questions from the partners who have joined us?
Soumya, Sun Computer from Udupi. Any question? So I think partners has understood the product, look like. And if you have any questions, we are going to call you. Our business development manager will give you a call today or tomorrow. Okay. And if you have any question, you can connect to us.
Thank you so much. What I'll do, what we business development manager do, we'll contact them and we'll ask them if anything they need to ask. We'll contact you.
No problem. Okay, well, thank you all for joining today's session. We look forward to working with you, and we hope your journey with Sakura is as successful as some of the partners that we've had so far experience with us. We wish you a very happy weekend and look forward to hearing more from you.
Thank you, Bhavisha.
Thank you, Himanshu. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Take care. Bye.
Thank you, everyone.